Hi, my name is Christine King from Bauman Wellness, and welcome to our third segment of Family Wellness. We are going to be talking about dinner. I am going to show you how to make a stir fry. A good way to look at a stir fry is to see what vegetables do you have left over. Pretty much anything can go in a stir fry. Cooking time is pretty quick and you can get a lot of different flavors in there and a lot of different ingredients and a wide variety of nutrients. I'm going to heat my pan. Now traditionally, stir fries are made in a wok, but you don't have to have a wok in order to make a stir fry. So I'm just going to show you how to make one in a regular pan. I've turned it on to medium-high heat. And I'm going to put in some coconut oil. Coconut oil is a great source of healthy, very easily digestible fats that will give you some really good, lasting, and immediate energy. I'm gonna let the fat heat a little bit. Coconut oil is also a really good oil to use for higher heat cooking. It doesn't smoke and it's stable, so the flavor will be able to be maintained throughout the whole cooking of the dish. I'm going to start by adding some onions, some sliced onions. Onions will add some nice sweetness and are also a great immune boosting food, like you've heard in previous classes. So I'm going to let the onions sweat or just release their juices a little bit and turn translucent. So now I'm going to add some aromatics. Some great staples of a stir fry are some chopped up garlic. Also really great, helpful for your immune system, keeping you healthy all year round. And some grated ginger. Ginger is very fragrant, really soothing for the digestion. And it will also add some really nice flavor to the stir fry. Now I have a variety of vegetables here. I'm going to start with the ones that take the longest amount of time to cook. So I have some broccoli and cauliflower that I'm going to add. Once I can smell the garlic and the ginger, I know it's ready to add some other things. You want to be careful that your garlic and ginger don't burn. So there I've added some broccoli. I've also added some cauliflower. Great, adding some beautiful color with the green broccoli. Now the broccoli and the cauliflower being such hard vegetables, they're going to take a little bit of time to cook and they're going to need a little bit of help. You could either add some vegetable stock or chicken stock, or you could just add some plain water. 3 tablespoons to 1/4 cup. Oh, and you can hear it sizzle. And then I'm going to put the lid on for just a few minutes to let the broccoli and the cauliflower soften. You don't want them to be fully cooked through because it's really nice to have some crunch. Now my broccoli and cauliflower and onions have been cooking for a couple minutes. They're lightly steamed because the lid was on. They look great, smells great, very vibrant color. Next I'm going to add some shiitake mushrooms. You could use any other kind of mushroom of your choice. I'll stir those in. Mushrooms will also add some nice heartiness to the dish. And I'll add some bell pepper. This is a red and yellow bell pepper, a really fun one that I found. Really great source of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. Looking really pretty. Next I'm going to add some sugar snap peas. I think these are really fun, raw and cooked. They're juicy and crunchy, and really add a nice component to the stir fry. So after about 5 minutes or so, I'm going to add my finishing flavors. So I'm going to take a pretty good pinch of salt. I'm also going to add some sesame oil. You could add the sesame oil earlier on, but I like to think of it as more of a finishing oil than an oil that you actually cook the vegetables in. Next, I'm going to add some tamari. Tamari is a version of soy sauce, however it is wheat-free, and adds a really important and distinctive stir-fry flavor to the dish. Next, I'm going to add some green onions, and I don't necessarily want these to cook. They can just mix in with the hot veggies and they'll cook and become soft on their own. And I'll just let all these pretty veggies sit there for maybe another 3 to 5 minutes. So here we have our very colorful stir fry. This can serve as a good base. You could add some protein to it in the form of chicken or tofu. You could put it on a bed of a grain, perhaps quinoa. But today I'm going to get more protein and more fat from some maybe garnish heavy ingredients. Some toasted sesame seeds. They'll add some really nice crunch and a neat flavor. Also great source of protein and fat and minerals. I'm going to add some lightly toasted cashews as well. Cashews have a really versatile flavor. They go with a lot of different things. But the sesame seeds and the cashews are going to be adding some really needed protein and fat to the meal, making it somewhat heartier. But remember that this is dinner, and it's important to eat your larger meals throughout the day and try to make dinner somewhat lighter. Next, I'm going to add some cilantro. I love cilantro on any kind of stir fry. I'll put a lot on right there. Not only does it add some nice brightness, but it's full of minerals. And I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lime juice on top. And there we have it. A light, colorful stir fry made more hearty with some sesame seeds and some cashews and a good amount of coconut oil and some sesame oil. It's a light dinner, but it's satisfying enough to carry you through until morning. Plain filtered water would be a great complement to our light but satisfying meal. You want to try to avoid caffeinated beverages so you can sleep well, or you could step it up a notch and drink some sparkling water with some lime. Another really great way to spend your evening is to try to take a walk either before or after dinner to help with digestion and really just general feelings of being together with your partner or family or alone if that's how you choose.